We love food colored green, bell peppers and long string beans, pickles, celery, cucumbers too. All these foods are good for you.
Welcome to Storytime Cooks, where we learn about food through books. It is the middle of March, and there is a special holiday that falls in there, and it's St. Patrick's Day. This week, on the 17th, we'll celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to be reading a St. Patrick's Day book called 10 Lucky Leprechauns. And this book is by Catherine Helling and Deborah Hembrook, illustrated by Jay Johnson, and it's from Cartwheel Books. And this leprechaun was pretty lucky, it looks like, because he has a big pot of gold. And we're going to be talking about gold today. The woods are full of leprechauns and treasure to uncover. Fiddly-fizz, there's magic there is when leprechauns find each other. And you can see him peeking out from the greenery in his little green hat. One leprechaun hears a noise, wee elf, who's playing a squishy kazoo. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 2. And there is the leprechaun, and he's playing a kazoo. Have you guys ever played a kazoo before? It makes a funny noise, and you blow on it through your mouth. And now we have 2 leprechauns. This leprechaun is hiding in some mushrooms. That's a different vegetable that we don't see very often. Two leprechauns find a busy wee elf who's painting an orange spotted tree. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 3. And there's 1, 2, 3 leprechauns. I've never seen an orange spotted tree before. That would be a little different, wouldn't it? 3 leprechauns spy a nimble wee elf who romps on the green forest floor. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 4. They look like they're having fun, don't they? 4 leprechauns see a silly wee elf who spins in a belly flop dive. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 5. He landed right on his belly. If you've never done that before, don't try it. It hurts. 5 leprechauns watch a jolly wee elf who's practicing juggling tricks. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 6. And he's juggling all sorts of things. That's a fun thing for you to try to do if you've not tried juggling before. 6 leprechauns spot a speedy wee elf who zooms by. Engines are revving. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 7. That leprechaun's going very, very fast. 7 leprechauns glimpse a lively wee elf who's balancing on the old gate. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 8. He's balancing on one hand. That might be something you would like to try to do if you get up against a wall. Sometimes you can put your hands on the floor and balance by standing on your hands and propping your feet up against the wall. That's a fun trick to try. 8 leprechauns view a frisky wee elf who's ripping through the trees on a vine. Fiddly-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 9. And he's zipping through the forest. Look at him. And they're all waving at him, excited to see another friend. Well, we've got to 9. Which number comes after that? Let's find out. 9 leprechauns meet a clever wee elf who's hunting for treasure And then, fiddle fizz, it's magic, it is. It's leprechaun number 10. That's right. Right after 9 comes 10. Look what they found, a pot of gold. 10 leprechauns find a big pot of gold at the place where the bright rainbow ends. But fiddle-dee-fizz, the true magic is not just finding the gold. What do you think the true magic might be? Finding 10 lucky leprechaun friends. That's where the magic is. The gold is fun, but friends are priceless. And so we can never have too many friends. Today we're going to be talking about some of the colors that we saw in our book. We saw lots of green. And we've got a green card here. And we have lots of green foods. We can have some raw broccoli or cooked broccoli. And notice they're different colors. It changes colors when we cook broccoli. We might have some green beans, or we might have some greens, or we might have some lettuce, or some cucumbers. All these green foods go in our vegetable category. So if we're looking at my plate, it's actually the green section. Well, not only did we talk about green in our book, we also talked about another color, and it would be gold, this big pot of gold. And that made me think about one of my favorite gold fruits, and that would be pineapple. And if you've not had fresh pineapple before, that would be something I would encourage you to get at the grocery store and try. When we think about fresh pineapples, we don't want them to be real hard. We want them to be get a little bit soft, and we want them to smell. So if you sniff a pineapple, it should smell like pineapple. I've also heard that if you can pull off a center piece of the greenery really easy, that means that it's starting to be ripe. But remember, with any fresh fruit or vegetable, it's important to wash it first. So we're going to wash our fresh pineapple, and then we're going to cut off the bottom with a big sharp knife, and we're going to cut off the top. We can actually plant the top of this pineapple, and it could grow into a plant. So that's really neat. Once it's flat on the bottom, it makes it much easier to slice. So you can take a knife and slice down through the middle. There's going to be a core in our pineapple that you're going to take out. It's too hard. It doesn't taste good to eat. So it's a different texture in there. You will see it. So we're going to core that out, and then we're going to slice our pineapple up. And once we make it into little slices, we just peel the edge off. We're going to cut it into quarters before we do that part. And then you'll have some delicious fresh pineapple. And it's a beautiful gold color. Sometimes when we get pineapple in a can, it can be a little bit more of a whitish color. They do make gold pineapple, which is actually a variety that makes it taste, I think, even better. But fresh pineapple is a delicious treat and something that you might enjoy eating. That might be your treasure for St. Patrick's Day. I hope that you will have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Eat lots of fruit and vegetables. The pineapple would go in this red section of my plate. So if we eat lots of those, we can make half of our plate be fruits and vegetables. And that would be a real treasure. That would make us hopefully be a little bit healthier and kind of like friends. We can't buy good health necessarily like we can't buy friends, but those are really good things for us to have and enjoy. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and come back and join us again next week for another segment of Storytime Cooks.
We love food colored green, bell peppers and long string beans, pickles, celery, cucumbers too. All these foods are good for you.